This is the story of the brand that wouldn't die. The story of passion which continues to survive come hell or high water, to the great pleasure of fans of beautiful cars. But the Venturi story is no ordinary tale. Created in 1984, the French sporting brand has teetered on the brink of bankruptcy on several occasions. And at the end of 1995, it looked as if the venture was well and truly finished. But the good and the beautiful always win through in the end, and once more the Atlantique factory managed to save itself from going under. Salvation came from the other side of the world in the form of Taiwanese capital, a new team and some new objectives. In order to conquer these new markets, Japan, Thailand, Britain, Italy, Greece, Switzerland and even Slovenia, the Curon factory near Nantes has come out of hibernation. The 35 employees have gone back to work in the 5,000 square metre building designed to house large-scale production. And fortunately, Venturi's new owners have no delusions of grandeur and intend to keep it to a modest size in order to keep on manufacturing their exceptional cars. A refinement that today is certainly Venturi's main asset in view of its competitors, Lotus, Porsche and even Ferrari. But although the Curon factory has retained its respect for the finest traditions, the technical side of the car has not been overlooked. The Venturi still has a manually welded steel chassis, which is glued to the glass fibre bodywork, giving it very strong overall rigidity. The same goes for the other elements of the car, which, although come from different sources, provide a completely successful end result. While awaiting these new arrivals currently in development in the factory's engineering and design department, Venturi has gone into production again with these two models, which we may as well tell you we got quite carried away with. The spearhead of the Venturi production line, the Atlantique 300, was created in 1994, but the company's difficulties put an untimely end to its career. Today, thanks to the revival of the brand, this superb car is finally able to try its luck in the marketplace. Let's hope it can sell as well, if not better, than the Lotus Esprit V8 or a Porsche 911. The styling is fantastic. It's a huge success, combining elegance, bite and aerodynamics. And the interior would certainly win over even the most blasé car enthusiast, with its walnut dashboard, leather upholstery and a full range of features. There will be some people that will complain that the engine is still the old V6 PRV, but even they will have to admit that the turbo performs as well as a Porsche. It has a top speed of 168 miles an hour and 0 to 60 in less than 6 seconds, giving it at least enough power to command respect. All the more so since the road holding is very satisfactory and the price quite reasonable. But to those of you who are unimpressed by the Atlantique 300's performance, Venturi offers the 400 GT, a monster that sprung up directly from the racetrack. It has to be said that the 400 GT is more of a man's car because it is a brute. It's still a 3-litre V6 engine, but this time capped with 2 turbos and 4 valves per cylinder, developing no less than 408 horsepower. At 1,150 kilograms in all, it has a better power-to-weight ratio than a Porsche 911 Turbo. It goes without saying that the times are impressive, 180 miles an hour and 1,000 metres in 22 seconds. However, this isn't the most amazing thing. Behind this British exterior, which has just been successfully restyled, there lurks a car that can also be very civilised. The suspension provides a very acceptable degree of comfort, and the engine, which comes across as brutal during intensive use, can also stick to the speed limit without grumbling too much. The interior is in the same vein, a mixture of the racetrack with the roll bars, bucket seats and carbon dashboard, and luxury with air conditioning and leather. We might as well tell you that on the road the 400 GT goes like a bomb. It moves really well and it's so great to drive that you almost begin to regret the journey isn't longer. It's true that the gearbox is slow, fuel consumption massive and the price substantial, but we loved it. We only hope that all Venturi's excellent plans don't go up in smoke again.